Okay, Leo is literally trying to give me a toy right now. What is this, Leo? In this video, I'm sharing 5 helpful tips to help you capture more relaxed and unposed images of your clients. I'm struggling. And quite honestly, I'm just fiddling because I'm nervous to start. Maybe this will be more casual than I thought it was gonna be. We all know you can't just not pose or not direct your clients and get natural images. You have to teach them how to be photographed. But don't tune me out yet, because I promise it's not that hard. The good news is most of what you're teaching them is taught through the way you shoot and how you interact with them and what you're doing with them. You don't have to teach everything vocally. So here are 5 things you can do to capture more relaxed and authentic emotion in your images. Number 1, slow down. Especially if you're transitioning from digital to film, the temptation here is going to be to zip through, especially if you're nervous and you go faster when you're nervous and just shoot. You gotta slow down. Remember, they're trying to figure out how to work with you too. So they're gonna look to you for pace and direction and try and figure out what they're supposed to do. So if you're going fast, it's gonna stress them out. Do your best to just go slow, and even if you have a small amount of time, just focus on getting a handful of really good images and keeping your pace slow and relaxed, and they will stay relaxed too. Tip number 2, avoid giving instruction the whole time. Now, it's important to give good instruction at the beginning, but you don't have to do that the whole time. And it makes sense. If you're giving instruction with every breath, then you're teaching your clients to look to you every second of the shoot to know what to do, and you eliminate the chance for them to feel comfortable doing their own thing. Leave some space to watch what they do naturally after you give instruction, and then take some time to affirm what they're doing. Tell them it looks awesome behind the camera. Not only are you helping your couples gain confidence in front of the camera, but you're showing them that you love when they do their own thing. Number 3, use broad direction, broad terms, with freedom to move. Okay, so what does that mean? Words like embrace or stroll. Those things let your clients do what's most natural for them within your direction. So, for example, if you say, I want you guys to walk to that tree over there, standing 2 feet apart and holding hands and looking at each other and smiling, that's really specific direction, and the whole time they're walking, they're probably gonna be thinking about, am I doing this right? Does this look good? Is this what she said to do? And they're not gonna loosen up enough to be able to do what feels natural for them and for it to look natural on camera. However, if you say, I want you guys to take a stroll to that tree and back to me, you're giving them enough direction that they know what to do, but not such specific direction that they're thinking about it the whole time. So she might put her arm around him, or they might put their arms around each other, or they might hold hands and talk. Most importantly, whatever they choose to do is gonna feel the most natural to them and result in the best images. Number 4, ask genuine questions. If you're shooting a wedding, for example, tell them something you loved about their ceremony, or ask the groom how he felt when his beautiful bride was coming down the aisle. Let them interact a little bit with each other and interact with you, but most importantly, make sure you have your camera up the whole time. Number 5, this is probably my favorite one, shoot transitions. So this would be like walking from one location to another, or an in-between moment where your clients aren't necessarily on for the camera. And if you're shooting film, it's super important to remember to load a fresh roll of film before a transition happens. This is when your clients think they're not being captured. So they relax and they talk and they say cute things to each other and have fun and exchange a ton of natural interaction. So stay sharp during those transition times. Make sure you have a fresh roll of film loaded before a transition, and you'll capture so many awesome images that you wouldn't have otherwise. Leo's trying to play with me. So I want to know, were these tips helpful for you? Leave a comment below and let me know. And if you're new to shooting film, grab my free guide, 4 mistakes you're making as a beginner film photographer, but most importantly, how to fix them. Listen, learning film can be so tricky. So this guide is designed to help you speed up the learning curve so you can start taking better film images right away. Leo's right here in front of me. He's trying to get attention. Can you see his nose? If you like this video and you want to hear more from me in the future, I'll be sharing more stuff like business and marketing and other stuff I'm passionate about. So go ahead and subscribe below or wherever that is, and you'll be notified about the next videos. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy some breakfast. But thanks for watching.